This second Toodaloo video shows how the three different outcomes of the dice throws determine how tokens move around the board. The ways tokens are captured and rescued are also demonstrated and explained. First of all, let's discuss how the two dice are used in Toodaloo. At the beginning of each turn, a player rolls the two dice. Each dice has 3 black and 3 white sides. So there are 3 possible combinations. For a white and a black combination, a token can be moved once. For example, the blue token can move from its home circle onto an unoccupied square. For 2 whites, a token can be moved twice. For example, the yellow token can be seen on its home circle. When 2 whites are rolled, the yellow token can move onto an unoccupied square from its home circle, and then onto the unoccupied yellow circle. For 2 blacks, a token can be moved 3 times. For example, the green token can move from its home circle and onto an unoccupied square, and then onto another unoccupied square, and then in the third and final movement onto the unoccupied green circle. However, there are restrictions when moving a token. For example, a player cannot move a token back to a home circle unless the token has been rescued, which will be explained later. Or move through or leave a token on the multicoloured circle in the middle of the board. Or move a token through occupied circles or occupied squares, or unoccupied circles of a different colour. Or reverse the movement of a token back to where it has moved from in a turn. Capturing another player's token is straightforward. A token can only be captured when it is on a square. For example, the blue token that can be seen on its home circle can capture the red token on the square because the player has rolled 2 whites. It is important to remember that to capture a token, a player must have at least 2 of their tokens already on the playing area of the board prior to rolling the dice. As you can see, there are 2 blue tokens already on the playing area of the board. So the blue token can move out of its home circle and onto the unoccupied white square. Then onto the square occupied by the red token to complete the second movement of the player's turn and capture the red token. A token can only be captured in the final movement of a player's turn. The captured red token is then teleported onto its nearest unoccupied red jail circle. When a token is taken, or a player is eliminated from the game, the other player or players can wish them well and call out, "Toodaloo!" But that blue token is now in danger. It can be captured by the green token, which can be seen sitting on its green coloured circle. This can occur because a token can teleport from one coloured circle to another unoccupied circle of the same colour over any occupied circles or squares. This teleporting movement can only happen once during a player's turn. The player has rolled 2 blacks. The green token teleports to the unoccupied green circle in one movement. The green token then moves on to the unoccupied white square in a second movement, and then moves on to the square occupied by the blue token in the third and final movement of the green token. The blue token is thus captured. The blue token is then teleported onto its nearest unoccupied blue jail circle, seen at the top left on the board. However, there are restrictions when teleporting a token. A token cannot be teleported from a square, or a home or a jail circle. However, a token can be teleported from a jail circle when it has been rescued, which will be explained later. And a token cannot be teleported from a single coloured circle to a home circle, or to the multicoloured circle. Teleporting can only occur for 2 of the 3 dice combinations. Teleporting can occur when a player rolls 2 whites, or 2 blacks, but not for a black and a white combination. In the example just shown, all is not lost for the captured blue token. It can be rescued by the blue token on the square nearby, providing the player rolls 2 whites, as can be seen here. So the blue token moves on to the unoccupied white square, and then onto the occupied blue jail circle to rescue the blue token in the final movement of that turn. One of the blue tokens is teleported onto a nearby unoccupied blue home circle, and the other blue token is teleported to another unoccupied blue home circle, seen here on the other side of the board. So both blue tokens have been teleported onto unoccupied home circles and can then be returned to the game in the player's next turns, thus completing the rescue. Once these basic rules of Toodaloo are understood, players are ready to start playing the game. So, start rolling the dice and play Toodaloo. In the third Toodaloo video, the option cards are introduced, and how they are played is explained and demonstrated.